MN Trail back today to talk about another product. This one really isn't related to film. It's a watch. It is the Cardio watch. Cardio Smartwatch. I think I saw an advertisement on Facebook about the watch, claiming at how this is an alternative option for the Apple Watch. We ain't even got to go all the way into this. The watch absolutely does most of what it says. I was able to answer phone calls. It tracks all of your health measurements, your walking distance, accurately tracks your sleep, which was very, very surprising for me. All of these things the Apple Watch does, right? And this watch does the majority of that stuff well. So well that I was absolutely a fan of this watch. So what is the problem? One major flaw. This watch is not waterproof. Despite how they advertise it, this watch is absolutely not waterproof. It does everything that the Apple Watch does except resist water. Had to test the waterproof theory on the watch. As you can see, it's wet. Uh-oh. I might have messed something up. Although they are advertising it. As you can see, they are advertising this watch is waterproof. It's not waterproof. And how I found out, I am currently loading the washing machine, but I'm making sure to stick this watch down in the water. And as you can see, it's still on. I think on one of the older Apple Watch versions, they actually ran a commercial with a person swimming in the watch. So that is basically saying, hey, this watch is waterproof up to a certain point. Now, I don't expect you're going to dive, 20 feet in the ocean and the watch is still going to work. That's probably unrealistic. But I think 5 or 6 feet, roughly a swimming pool depth, something like that, the watch should be able to withstand that much water. This one could not take 3 inches in my washing machine. It reset itself. And since that point, his watch has not come on. So now I'm in an email battle with the company. The one factor that the Cardio absolutely blows the Apple Watch away in, operation time. I could go literally 3 or 4 days before charging this watch and still doing everything, still tracking my sleep, still running, doing all of my workouts. Everything is recorded inside of the watch. Just isn't waterproof. So don't say it's waterproof if it can't withstand water. As long as you don't get it wet, it's perfectly fine. But that's kind of cliche. You see the commercial and all of the advertisement that says the watch is waterproof, it's shockproof, all of this good stuff. Then you open up the manual and you find this little section that tells you about the waterproofing, which is, let me find it right here. It actually tells you about the waterproof level. And this is when it gets tricky, because I absolutely did not read the manual when I first got the watch. I open it up, and on the very last page of the manual, the very last page, there's nothing else over here. The very last page, it says remarks should not be worn while bathing or swimming. Right here it says it's waterproof. And on the next page, remarks number 1 should not be worn while bathing or swimming. So if that's not a clear case of false advertisement, I don't know what is. If you have a difference of opinion, please comment below. So overall, the Cardio watch, $50. As long as you don't get it wet, perfectly fine. Do I prefer it over the Apple Watch? If you're an Apple fan and you have an Apple phone. So I had an Apple Watch. I didn't like my Apple Watch. My Apple Watch wasn't very accurate. It didn't really track all of my fitness stuff properly. Maybe I just had a defective watch and never sent it back. The watch worked. It tracked when it wanted to track, honestly. And for me, that didn't cut it. Like, I paid $300 for this watch. I need you to do exactly what the hell you supposed to do. But it didn't. Cardio did until I got it wet. So honestly, I'm not really mad about the watch. I'm simply upset with the fact that you advertised it to be waterproof and it's not. Had you said the watch is not waterproof, then I wouldn't have put it in the washing machine. Simple. Is it my fault that it's not working now? Probably, but that's what tests are for. Cardio, Cardio. Cardio, do better, make better products, or just don't advertise that it's something that it's not. If y'all feel some type of way about my review, make a better product.